What the Kenya Kwanza government needs to know by now is that the children of the Mau Mau never went to the forest with their dads when they were fighting for independence of this nation. And that is exactly why they are serving in government today. Neither did I read anywhere that Nelson Mandela was in prison with his children during his fight for freedom for the South Africans. If at all the government wants to win against the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, then it must be able to come up with more advanced tactics to counterattack on his missions, instead of they calling pressers to tell us this.
To the streets to demonstrate, and Mama Ida is enjoying at the comfort of your current house. So we want to see Mama Ida Odinga also on the streets. We want to see your sister, who is a woman representative in Kisumu, on the streets. We want to see Oburu Odinga leading the people on the streets on Monday. That is when we shall realize that you are a genuine person. But the issue of you sending innocent family members of innocent Kenyans to the streets, we are not going to entertain that as a government. We shall operate within the precincts of our constitution. We shall operate within the limits of our constitution to allow demonstrations because they are encapsulated in our constitution. But we shall not sit back as we watch you take advantage of our people. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome our KANU, our KANU members to the Party of Development.
I kid you not, the Right Honorable has got a lot of diehard fans to whom they don't care whether Winnie Odinga is present during the maandamanos or not. And in this episode, I'll just like to bring you up to speed onto my 4 key anticipated things that are going to happen on the D-Day of the maandamano, that is 20th March. But in case if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either Telegram, TikTok or Facebook, kindly just head on over to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. If matters socio-economic and political matters are your great areas of concerns, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. And by so doing, you'll simply be supporting my content. Now, and on to my first point is that the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is not going to unseat President William Samoei Ruto. You can take that to the bank. If someone is seated somewhere peddling lies to himself that right from 20th March 2023, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be the 6th President of the Great Republic of Kenya, then that is a dream that is equivalently next to impossible. History tends to favor President William Samoei Ruto on this, simply because Kenyans haven't made a unilateral decision of ousting him. You find that all his strongholds are fully compacted behind him and strongly still believe in him. Kenyans across both the two political divides are tired and willingly ready to soldier on with their lives, because no one wants to get a mere flashback of exactly what transpired during the 2007 general election. And 2, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga will be well protected in his well-armored vehicle that is equivalently bulletproof, while you, the common man, will be walking barefooted, carrying twigs.
Must go. Mtaona Naona mzee ya kitendawili amevaa nguo za kivita za kimilitary, na unajua yeye atakuwa ndani ya gari.
Yeye mtu anataka watu wakufe. Wewe unatoka tu nyumbani unawacha tu.
Yeye atakuwa kwa gari ya bulletproof. Na wewe uko kwa mguu na matawi.
Guess what shall happen in case if you provoke the police? You automatically become a statistic. And the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, being a master court poet, he exactly anticipates what is going to happen, and that is why he's already asked the international community to shun away from Kenyan matters. Have a listen.
Be prepared to stand up. Stand up for their rights. Stand up and defend your rights. Because if we don't do that, these people will continue to rule you without your consent permanently. And we want to tell the foreign powers, wala serikali zingine ambao wanataka kuingia mambo ya Kenya, wacheni wa Kenya. Wa Kenya watasuluhisha shida yao wenyewe. And I want to say this without fear of contradiction. Let foreign countries don't interfere in Kenya's internal affairs.
We recently hosted Jill Biden, the First Lady of the United States of America. President Mattarella of Italy was also around yesterday. And it is also the other day, the Spanian president was also around. With those few leaders to whom have been in this country recently, they can simply send a message to the world that Kenya has got a running government as per by the law established, and any act of treason are punishable by law. I have times above numbers kept on blaming the people to whom advised the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, simply because they failed to tell him that you don't test the strength of your resistance support by visiting your strongholds on a daily basis. Simply because I've only been seeing him swinging from the coast to Siaya. And last but not least, one thing that I'm 100% sure, and as sure as the sun shall rise from the east tomorrow, is that the prices of unga or the high cost of living shall not go down by 20th March, being on a Monday. Whether he gets into State House or not, one thing I'm sure of, in each and every problem that is to be solved, you need a workout plan on how you're going to solve the existing problem. And it is also a very big blow for him, simply because a section of the Azimio leaders have chosen to work with the current government, while some governors have distanced themselves from the planned demonstration.
By truckers. So we are joining a party that cares about his people, not a party that, like the one we've left, that, oh yes, chaos. He's only interested in chaos. He's only interested in doing things for themselves, but not for the people who elected them. We've heard about Mandamano, and when there's Mandamano, who suffers? It is the common man who suffers.
Anyway, as of now, it is still a wait and see situation. But honestly, as I end this, kindly please feel free to drop your comments in the comment section, and I'll give them a right of reply. And as I end this, kindly don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Thank you, and may God bless you.